Hello everyone, I am going to talk to you about our project. The title of our project is Redesign of Internal Medicine Waiting Room at Hospital of Guayaquil City. The members of group are Gabriela Campoverde, Jose Gallardo, Juan Carlos Letechi, Domenica Pincay, and me, Edwin Delgado. As a background, we have that the service offered by the hospital is medical care, and we are going to analyze them for activities. The activities are the time of vital medicine appointment, the time of schedule a medical appointment, the time to take a vital signs, and finally the time to medical care. The hospital is located in the city of Guayaquil and the customers are patients that require internal medicine care. I am going to talk to you the problem instead. The waiting time of patients to be attended by a doctor is very high in the internal medicine waiting room of a hospital in the city of Guayaquil that serves from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. from Monday to Friday, where the current waiting percentage of patients is on average of 47.56% and its maximum tolerated percentage is 25%.
In order to brainstorm, we met my partners by Zoom, where we identified 30 possible causes of the problem. Then, we drew up an Ishikawa diagram and organized the causes into the following categories: measurement, materials, machine, workforce, environment, method, and in the head of the fish, we have a focus problem.
So here we can see our matrix of decision. We have a list of causes, in total 30, and we put a score that goes from 0 to 9, where we establish a relationship. Each team member establish one score for each causes, and then we sum up all those scores and get our impact. So the ones with highest impact is shown with the red color. We have in total 11, and also the yellow color represents the medium impact and the green color the lowest impact. Also, we have a criteria called a difficulty level to solution. 1 is the lowest difficulty and 20 the highest difficulty. So we put our score here. We can see the impact versus difficulty level matrix. In the upper left side, we have the highest impact and the level of difficulty the lowest. So these ones will be selected to our cause verification plan. We have in total 8 causes, and for example, a lack of staff. If there is a lack of staff, patients should wait more time in the system.
Now, I am going to explain the relevant cause of our verification planning. The first cause is the congestion hallways. A case study was carried out. It was determined that the maximum time in the system obtained from the case study for billing until the patient is seen in triage was at 12 minutes. The second cause verifications are disordered anemia in which a patient came first and the lack of visual control is generated by the high congestion in hallways at the hospitals. The error printing in prescriptions were made agenda and study time. We were determined that the average time that the printer is out of order is 20 minutes. During these times of queues of between 10 and 50 people are generated waiting for their prescriptions or to bill their medical consultation. And finally, we were analyzed the nurse takes a lot of time taking the vital signs of each patient. This occurs because the nurse takes vital signs from all patients out and becomes the bottleneck of my process. All these costs are relevant according to our Pareto chart made in the measured stage. And finally, the disorder at knowing which patient came first. lack of visual controls, and error printers, the prescriptions, they generate a bigger cost, which is congestion hallways. For these reasons, the cost all mentioned is not relevant. The only cost relevant is the congestion of hallways and the nurse take a lot of time taking the vital signs of each patient.
For the analysis of causes, we use the tool 5Y. This has allowed us to identify the root causes of our two significant potential causes. We start with the congestion of hallways, and the first thing we ask ourselves is why this congestion are generated. Then if the answer is significant or yes, it can be investigated further, proceed to the next round or why. So that is a process for our analysis. Here we began with identifying that there are long waiting times to pay for the service due to the high use of the printer that it breaks down very often. And on the other hand, waiting rooms collapse due to the combining of family members and the high demand of patients who release shifts. Release shift is that they do not have an appointment. From these first answers, one starts to find the root causes. On the other hand, for long time in taking the patient's vital signs, it occurs because there is no visual signs for the patient to know that this checkup has to be performed. It was also identified that nurses attend to patients from different departments. Therefore, there is a high entry rate and little availability. And that is within this process, there are a large number of documents to fill out. The patients often forget this. So for that mention about the two causes potential, we could be conclude that the root causes of hallway congestions is the lack of availability of systems personnel, long call center attention times, lack of service capacity of the call center, and that therefore the routes are congested and thus also the hallways. On the other hand, the delay in taking vital signs is caused by the lack of schedule for the execution of this activity. At this stage of the project, what has been learned in courses in method engineering, statistics, methodology for continuous improvement, and quality control tools has been put into practice. And for the next presentation, we will review the improvement stage, which is made up of brainstorming solutions, the selection of the best solution to finally implement a solution execution plan. Thank you.